to Bardwell. It's been a while since he's been on an episode.
To me, yeah.
Just a routine.
Oh. Okay. What's up, everybody? That's the way to start a video. We gotta get it out of the way.
It's not good.
This is not a Rotor Riot community spotlight.
Nope.
No.
What is this, Bardwell?
This is a rate your rip.
We are going to be rating your freestyle videos, and we're going to be giving you criticism.
And judging them.
Judging them. Keyword judging.
With numbers.
Ooh.
Because I'm all about the numbers, Bubby.
All about the numbers.
When I eat a pizza, I'm not like, man, that's some good pie. I'm like, that's about a 6 on the flavor scale, 4 on texture, you know.
Yeah.
It's all about numbers.
So we've come up with a system to rate FPV videos, and if you want to just go through the categories real quick, Bardwell, you got the list?
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to rate these videos in terms of risk. The riskier a video is, whether that's risk to the pilot, like they're hanging off a tower crane, or risk to the aircraft, like if they crash, they're not getting it back. The more I like the video, and the higher the difficulty. The harder it is to do whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
The more I like the video, and the higher the score is going to be. Location.
That's a big one.
Great location. How important is location to you, Bubby?
For me and my flying style, it's all location, because I don't do any of those flippy floppies. I'm just hitting gaps, so it's all about location for me.
Yeah, you could have a really simple, serene flight in like Dubai building dive, Burj Khalifa. You could just do a building dive, the Burj Khalifa 5 out of 5 location, because I mean, how often do you get to do that? Use of space. Now this one's a little bit trickier, because it's like, let's say, you ever seen somebody fly and they're always flying the same 5 lines?
And
you're like, why didn't you go over there?
So use of space.
Somebody like you who likes to explore spots.
For sure,
Going to get a 5 out of 5 for use
all
of space.
5 out of 5. Explore the whole spot in the video so we can see it all, because we want to see it all.
And then lastly, production. Like, do you have just a well-edited video with a good color grade, or is it you just pulled it out of the GoPro?
So we got 5 categories, and they're going to be ranked out of 5. The best possible score you can get is 25.
Let's get into it.
First off, we have Lumpy FPV. He goes by Will Burr on Facebook, and I've just been seeing his videos a lot lately, and he's really good. Eckstein Park Shredding.
I like the stick cam. Always happy to see a stick cam.
Yeah, and I like how it doesn't like take up so much of the screen. Like, it's nice and subtle.
Good motion blur. Happy with the amount of motion blur. Like, kind of dreamy.
Yeah. I like the speed at which he flies with, too. Ooh!
Didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming either. That was nice. Nice. Cut was on beat.
Yeah.
Good there. Okay. Nice. Cricket it out of it. Nice.
Oh, on point with the up inverted yaw spin.
That horizon
was flat and locked. Very nice. Little pop there.
He's good at those power loop to Matties.
That's like the 3rd time I've seen one, though.
Yeah,
so
that's the 3rd time I've seen one.
They're good. The first time we were blown away.
Yeah, I did not see it.
The 3rd time we were like, oh, another power loop. There's a 4th one.
Yeah.
That one had a little roll into it, which I liked.
For sure. A little bit different. Spikes it up a little.
Nice. I like the sun. You can't control the weather, but the sun looks nice in this one.
Ooh, big Matty flip.
Half yaw spin, half inverted yaw spin to Matty flip. Very nice.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to his GoPro there, though.
It looks like a battery strap, doesn't it?
A battery strap? Something.
Yeah, alright. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got?
Oh! Nice. The rolling with trippy spin. That was beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Little roll to the trippy spin. I thought he was setting up a trippy spin. That was nice.
Yeah. Another Matty out.
Yep. It feels like he's kind of wanting to be spangy, but it's not quite spangy. It's got a little more sort of flow.
Yeah. Like a flowy spang type that he got going on.
Oh, very nice. There's a little spangy move.
Yep.
Were you doing it?
Another tricky spin.
Oh, man. It's tight.
Dang.
Very nice. It looks like he's really working with just these trees.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen him explore more, maybe the perimeter, if there was anything there. But Ooh, low to the ground. Oh, then he crashed.
Love to have a crash.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Never disarm. That's great.
Okay. General thoughts.
I really love this video. I like the technical tricks he's doing. He does a lot of them though, but it really shows that he has a mastery of those kind of like, you know, backwards blindish maneuvers.
Felt to me a little bit like we were watching kind of a practice session more than a, like whenever I kind of got to know what your expectations are going to be.
Yeah.
But you start with the music, it feels like we're kind of setting up kind of an edited freestyle video.
Yeah.
But then when I see the same trick 4 or 5, it's like in the same location, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm just watching you practice, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, very comfortable with dive to inverted Matty to out.
Yeah.
Right? He was just nailing that.
Every time.
Like the 4th or 5th time he did it, he set it up differently with a half inverted yaw spin was his entry. And it shows how by changing the entry to the trick, you can make the trick fresh again.
Yeah, for sure. It's changing up every time, which is what I like to keep keeping it fresh. Let's go ahead and go to our ratings.
Okay, let's start rating them. And again, we're just going to get to our personal thoughts.
Yep.
No offense intended.
Yeah,
if you can't take the heat, don't. Did he submit this or did you just
No,
pick
I just picked it.
Oh. All right, well, suck it. Number 1, risk. What was the risk level of this on a scale of 1 to 5?
Bit a 2. It's all over grass.
Not a lot
he's
of risk.
flying a lot of speed, so I guess that's where I get the 2 and not a 1.
I was almost thinking maybe it would be a 1. There is zero risk of losing the quad.
Yeah.
There is minor risk of breaking the quad because you're over grass, but he is going pretty fast, and he's going backwards.
It's going backwards.
We'll give him a 2 for risk.
Give him a 2 for risk.
All right. Next up, location.
Location. Like a 1.
Yeah, this is like a 1 location.
It's like a 1 location.
I mean, like, I think I've said in the past that a 1 location is literally just like an empty field.
Yeah.
Like, so maybe it's like you could stretch it to get him a 2. But as far as location goes, I don't think I would give him a higher.
Yeah, very basic, like park spot. Looks like a place that he knows really well because he knows where all the gaps were. So probably this.
I'll generously give him a 2 for location.
Yeah, I give him a 2.
You give him a 2. You feel like a 2. Okay. Use of space.
Use of space. I don't know what else there was in the perimeter. Didn't really see it.
Yeah.
I'll say out of the trees that were like obviously there, I give him a 3. Like, I feel like he was going through a lot of the gaps. He was doing a bunch of different tricks around him, so.
Yeah, this is the interesting thing about use of space, which is that if I'm watching the video and you don't show me somewhere else that you could be flying, I'm not going to know it exists, and I'm never going to have that feeling of, why didn't you go over there? We did comment while he was flying that he was just hitting these same trees over and over again.
Yeah.
And maybe for a practice session, which it felt like this was, maybe, you know, you're just not, you're going to hit the same trees again and again and again, and the use of space score is going to be low. I think I'd give it a 2.
Give it a 2? Okay.
So 2 and a 3 for you. And then lastly, production, like color grade, editing, etc.
Color grade is pretty basic, I think.
Basic?
Not bad, though. However, I didn't
setup on the
like
GoPro.
the GoPro. Something was blocking the view.
Oh, good point.
So for me, like, if it was me personally, like, the GoPro footage should be scrapped to me. Because I need to have nothing in the GoPro view.
Yeah.
Well, what's your take on that, though?
You know, we noticed the edit was on the beat.
Yeah.
Right? And it did appear that there was some thought to production. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe you just lucked out on the lighting, but there was some motion blur.
For sure.
So, I mean, I feel like this is at least a 2 on production, but
I'll
probably
give him
not
a 2
higher.
as well.
All right. Looks like I am 2s across the board.
Cool.
Would you give him 2?
I got
2
him
as
2,
well?
yeah.
Okay, difficulty.
I'm going to give him a 4.
4 on difficulty?
Yeah, I think a lot of those tricks, like, compared to, you know, like, most pilots out there, like, a lot of the blind stuff, for me, it took, like, a year to even start dabbling into that, so.
That's interesting.
I'll give him a 4 for me.
I personally cannot get those inverted yaw spins locked.
Yeah, it's a very
like the way he had that locked was right on, and he clearly has that reverse Matty out.
Yeah.
He did a roll, he did a half yaw. Yeah, I'll say these are difficult tricks for me at least.
Yeah.
I feel like on the grand scheme of things, probably giving him a 4 means there's only like 1 level above that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that may be a little generous, but I'm happy to do it. I'll give him a 4.
I think the level above that would be take it to a different location and do it in smaller gaps.
How are we gonna? What's this come out to? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 for me, and 2, 4, 6, 9, 13 for you. And that's just, not every video is going to be a 25.
For sure. I mean, I think it'd be really hard to find a video that is a 25.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And just so you guys know, if you guys are on this video, we already love your videos. So don't take it personally if you don't get the score that you were looking for. But we love your videos. We chose you because we think you're a really good pilot already. So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Just rating with numbers is just fun to do.
Yeah, it's just fun to do. So Will Burr or Lumpy FPV, I really loved your video. So keep shredding, keep doing all of the Maddies, the trippy spins, and those inverted yaw spins. Do a tutorial on how you get them so locked.
Oh.
Next up we have Visma, and this one was one of your guys', right, that submitted?
Yeah, this was submitted. I asked my Discord server for submissions, and this was sent in, and I picked this one because it's something a little different. It's not a freestyle flight.
Nice. I'm excited to see it.
All right.
Go ahead and get straight into this. Right.
All right.
Here we go. Interesting, he's showing his setup beforehand.
Yeah.
It's different, I like it. Oh, that reveals. Ooh.
Yes, buddy.
Dang.
We're going to have some mountains.
Dang, there's like snow and then not snow. It's a very, very unique spot to be flying. Nice edit.
Very nice edit.
Yeah.
I actually watched like the first to this point basically, and then stopped, and I was like, "Oh, that's a treat."
Nice.
That little cut there.
I like
it. From third person to first, super nice.
Yeah, and the little effect he had there really made it smooth.
Oh, see how it's sped up here?
Yeah.
I don't know if he literally sped up the footage or slowed it down, but that's nice on the beat.
Yeah.
So
I like the song a lot.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to steal this. It's very good. Man, he's just the sound design. You heard that? The whooshes and the.
I'm feeling like we're down here in the valley. I'm wondering when we're gonna get to the mountains, right?
Yeah, I mean,
looks like the mountains are real far away for the length of this song.
Yeah. Man, even like how far he's already flown for me is like that's so far. Like last time I even flew a mile out, I lost a quad. Sorry, Sean. But
how about the pacing here? Are you like kind of antsy bored, or are you still intrigued?
I think the ground or whatever switched up right as I was getting a little bit bored.
We had the little creek, then we went to the rocks.
Yeah.
Now we've got the snow.
Oh, this is snow?
I think it's snow.
I don't know what snow is.
It's kind of dirty snow.
Dirty snow.
It's super close to the ground too, so we're getting a lot of.
It's like you see
movement.
the whooshing. It's a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Nice.
Where are we going?
I know, it's like, where are we going? We're going up and up and up, and I almost wanted to see the top of the mountain, like what's on the other side of it.
Is he doing speed ramps? Did it slow down?
I think it slowed down for sure.
I think he's trying to match it to the music is my guess.
Yeah.
It feels like the quad didn't slow down, the footage just slowed down.
Yeah, for sure. And we could tell because like a lot of the micro adjustments looked kind of fast.
Yeah, now it looks like it's sped up again. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I know what you're going for. 2.4 kilometers. I mean, that's not like long range, but it's getting out there for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't push it past a kilometer personally. Even a quarter mile. Like I just do freestyle, so I'm always close to myself.
Where are we going? Are we going to that peak?
I hope we are, because we've seen that from the very beginning.
Yeah.
What's at the peak?
I'll tell you what. If we end up at like the peak that we saw in the distance in the beginning, then the fact that he did the whole thing in one take with no cut, there have been some moments where I was like, where are we? Okay, I'm ready to.
Yeah.
But that'll make a payoff for me.
Definitely.
That'll make it all worth it.
Yeah.
It feels like we're getting there, doesn't it?
We're very close.
I'm getting very excited about this peak. Yes, yes, we're going to that peak.
We're so close.
Oh my God, okay, it was all worth it.
Man.
Oh, over there.
3.2 kilometers away. Oh, I love that reveal.
Wow.
That was worth it.
Oh, can we go there?
Can
we go to this one?
No,
we're going back down. Are we going down? Are we diving it?
No, it's crazy.
Ooh,
I love this shot. Right, this is my favorite. Oh,
it's down there.
I think he's all the way down there.
We're gonna chase. So we followed the valley up. Now we're gonna chase the ridge down. Very nice.
Exquisite.
So I had to wanna get through it. Yes. If I had just clicked on this, I might have not stayed with it because I'd be like, okay, what's this guy doing?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Nice sound design there, little whoosh.
Yep.
Very nice.
I will say, I wish the snow there wasn't overexposed. I don't know if that was a camera thing or in his editor, but it would have been nice to see some texture on the snow there. And look at how pretty that looks over there. That's just incredible.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Close. I love the ground speeding by there. So close. Great motion blur. Great sense of movement. Really nice there. This is beautiful right here.
Yeah.
How fast he's going?
Yep. And it's not sped up too. At least it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
The song is a vibe.
Now we're back to the trees. Now we're back to the creek.
Back to the creek. It's all
Just
reversing.
just one flight up the mountain and down.
Yep.
Nice. Very interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Oh, once again.
Is that him right there?
I think he's going to come back to himself. Yeah.
Nice.
Really nice.
Very nice.
How's he going to end it?
I'm curious to see. Flight time 8. Okay.
8:28. This is like the best advertisement for why you should own a 7-inch.
Yeah, it honestly is.
That's something a 7-inch is so good at. Wow.
That was amazing.
Amazing. That concept. Start out, you go all the way up the mountain to the peak and all the way down.
Yeah.
Such a good concept. I almost, and I hate myself for saying this, I almost feel like the landscape let it down a tiny bit.
At the top?
No, at the top it was epic.
Yeah.
You know, you can't, but like was just a little bit shorter and just a little more variety in the landscape.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
It's just a little bit too much of we're flying over rocks. We're still flying over rocks. Now we're flying over snow.
Yeah.
I feel bad for being that picky, but that's kind of what this is about.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I don't think that's his fault. Like,
no,
the environment.
Like, your mountains weren't epic enough. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Super well executed concept, though.
Yeah.
And great sort of storytelling of like, we're going up in the valley.
Yeah.
And I see the creek and the snow and the rocks, and now we're at the peak. And now we're diving.
Yeah.
And we sort of unwind it the way it wound up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I also like how he like showed the distance that he was. That to me was really cool because I mean, I know a lot of these long range videos I can never tell how far they are.
Yeah.
So to see how far he was, like what do you get to 3.2 kilometers? For me, that's like I wouldn't even touch that. Like it's insane to me. So
great average. Like if he had come back when it was snowier.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
Or snowing.
So well done though. Such a great and well executed concept. Let's score it, Bubby.
Let's score it.
We're gonna start with Risk.
Risk. I'm gonna give this like a 4.5. I don't know. I think it's really high up there, maybe 4.
Yeah. I mean, if you lose your quad, I guess you could. I don't know how hikeable this is.
I mean, if you go to the peak, man,
you're not getting it back.
I don't think you're getting nothing back.
Right.
I'll give it a 4.
I'll give it a 4. I'm fine with a 4 for Risk. Like a 5 would be I'm flying over the ocean.
Okay.
If I go down, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like 100% done.
Yeah.
Right. This is not 100%. It's somewhere between a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
Depending on how hikeable this nonsense is. I certainly wouldn't want. If I went out to the top of the mountain, I'm not going to get it.
I wouldn't hike
so we'll
up
call this a 4.
Go 4 for sure. Difficulty.
How difficult was this?
I think the flying aspect of it was very simple, but I think if we want to bring in the sense of like a mental thing, like you're flying so far,
right?
That's like I would be nervous, like, ooh, I don't want to lose this.
Difficulty is about the technical difficulty of the trick,
okay,
as well as the difficulty of the trick. So like, just the fact that we're saying, hey, I don't go this far.
Yeah.
I think even 3 or 5 kilometers is difficult.
Yeah.
Because I'll fly behind a peak and I'd lose it.
Yeah. I'd give it a 3 for me personally.
I feel like it's a 3.
Yeah.
The actual flying, not that difficult. The technical stuff, well, that's fine. I'm fine with a 3. Location.
Ooh, like a 4, man. I don't know if it gets much better than this type of mountain. If you're looking for a mountain, like I don't even know if it gets much better than this.
I was critical of the location, and I said I thought it could be better.
Yeah.
But that moment where he hit the peak and we all just blew our minds.
Yeah.
I feel like it's at least a 4.
Yeah.
I'm good with. We're agreeing too much.
We're agreeing a lot.
We got to start disagreeing.
For sure.
Use of space.
I really wanted to see him just go along that ridge.
Me too. When he hit the top, there's this big reveal at the top, and then he was like, okay, we're coming back down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, push it to the next level.
Keep going, man.
Keep going. His battery might have been about to die.
True.
Use of space.
I'll give it a 3. I think for what he was working with, like, and knowing it's quad, I don't think a quad could actually I don't think the quad could actually fly the whole space. So
yeah,
with the battery life he had, I'll give him a 3.
Give him a 3.
So like just
I'll give him a 4. I mean, I feel like the fact that he didn't give me everything I wanted.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure, what more he could have really done here.
For sure.
So we'll give him a 4 for use of space, and finally production value, editing, color grading, etc.
I want to hear your opinion about this.
I really dug the transitions at the beginning.
Yep.
The transition from third person to first person,
mm-hmm.
very, very well done. Great production. As far as the color grade goes, it looks okay to me. It's hard to tell. Some of it looks a little muddy, but I think maybe the landscape just looks a little muddy.
Yeah.
But it seems like pretty basic color grade.
Mm-hmm.
If you put hours and hours of work into it, then I apologize. Very, very nice with the camera, motion blur and so forth. I mean, I think this is a 4 for production for me.
Okay. I'll give it a...
Maybe a 3.
Can we do 0.5s? Is there...
I mean, I feel like that's cheating.
Okay.
If we would just do... I feel like maybe being generous just because it hit me so hard. I think a 3.
Okay.
How much production went into this?
I think... I don't know if it's... I think I'm giving it a 2.
A 2? Justify your low score.
I thought a lot of the sound design, as cool as it was, I think it could have been done a lot better. Like the fading, I think a lot of the sound design could have been done a little bit better. The volume, I've been trying to get in a little bit of sound design myself, and I've been watching so many videos. So I think if you just would have tweaked the levels of some of the audio, it would have been better.
Thought it could have been better.
The color grade, just a basic color grade. I thought the snow and parts of it were overexposed. So for me, I would want to either put a higher ND filter on there or just drop the highlights in the color grade.
Yeah. So hard to get that right.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, to really get that right, you would run it.
Yeah.
You would look at the GoPro.
Yeah.
Then you would adjust and you'd run it again.
Yeah.
And these are the kind of things that, if you're just trying to get the flight of a lifetime, you would do.
Yeah, for sure. And then the speed ramping in the beginning, I appreciated it because it helped us get up there faster.
Yeah.
However, I could the micro adjustments while he's flying.
Mm-hmm.
They get shown more when you do speed ramps. So
that's true.
I'll give it a 2.
Maybe needed a little more stabilization.
A little bit more stabilization,
okay. Or more of a critical eye there.
Yeah.
Final score for Visma. 4, 7, 11, 15, 16, 18 for me. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
For Mr. Bubby, 4, 7, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16 for you.
Pretty good. Last but not least, we have Danish Stallion.
The Danish Stallion.
He is local to Florida, and I've flown with him a couple times, and he's a shredder. He's done some stuff that even kind of blown my mind. I was like,
familiar with the Italian Stallion.
Italian.
Never heard of the Danish Stallion.
Is Italian Stallion? Is that another FPV pilot or?
No, I think it's Sylvester Stallone, isn't it?
History stuff. I don't know.
No, Sylvester Stallone, the actor, Rocky, Rambo.
I don't know what that is still, but okay.
Kids these days.
Kids these days. Before we start this next video, links to all of these videos will be in the description below. Make sure to give them some love. Go subscribe, go like the video, go watch it, go comment, go do all the things. Make sure you go do that to them. So, this video is by Danish Stallion called Warrior.
Danish Stallion.
The Shrub Hub Adventure. Okay. What a title. Here we go.
DJI O3 wide. Good to know. Got to put that in the title.
Yep.
Come and give me your best. I might be an optimist, but I'm banging on my chest. It's time, it's time. I'm sharp like a bayonet. I'm lit like a cigarette. You don't strike me as a threat. You're mine, you're mine. If time runs out, where are you gonna go? I'll make you proud. When the kingdom comes down and the smoke all around, where cannot be found on top, 'cause I'm a warrior. And there's clouds in the sky, and we run out of time. Let the future burn bright, won't stop, 'cause I'm a warrior. I'll scratch and I'll claw my way. I'm here like it's judgment day. I'll live live like a castaway. It's time, it's time. I'm feeling it in my bones. I'll scream like a megaphone. My feet to the cobblestone. That's life, that's life. If time runs out, where are you gonna go? I'll make you proud. When the kingdom comes down, and the smoke all around, where cannot be found on top, 'cause I'm a warrior. If there's clouds in the sky, and we run out of time, let the future burn bright, won't stop, 'cause I'm a warrior. Won't stop, 'cause I'm a warrior. When time runs out, where are you gonna go? I'll make this last. When the kingdom comes down, and the smoke all around, where cannot be found on top, 'cause I'm a warrior. There's clouds in the sky, and we run out of time. Let the future burn bright, won't stop, 'cause I'm a warrior. Won't stop, 'cause I'm a warrior. Won't stop, 'cause I'm a warrior.
That, like you were saying, I just want to see him fly the other half of the location.
Flying was pretty solid. The actual number of tricks that I could count, it had more of a sort of a forward cruising feel.
Yeah.
Although it was more tricks than somebody like Drew, who really focuses mostly on the cruising
Yeah, for sure.
and less on the tricks. Not that Drew doesn't do tricks, but not like a million tricks.
Yeah. I kind of liked it because like we get a little cruise break in between every banger
Yeah.
trick. So
And at least one solid line.
yeah, that one line he had where he hit all the different things was mint.
Yeah, one of the things I think about when editing is that editing is about storytelling. And even if you're editing a flight video, one of the things you want to do when you edit a flight video is just show the people all the cool tricks you did
Yeah.
and the cool location. And so sometimes a flight video feels kind of like just a catalog of tricks. But the really, really good freestyle videos, it feels like there's some storytelling to it. It's
For
like,
sure.
I revealed this tree location to you. Now I'm going to hit that. Now I'm going to go back in here.
Yeah.
And there's kind of some flow to it. That one line
That one
was really good.
It was really good.
And accomplished that. Let's score it. Risk. I feel like this is, anytime you're flying an office park with concrete and stuff, there's a chance that you're going to smash it.
Yep.
There's a chance that you're going to break a window and then you're going to be in big trouble.
A big trouble.
So that ups the risk level, but overall not a massive. I feel like this is a 3 risk.
I was
for
going
me.
to give it a 3 as well.
It's a 3. Difficulty.
I'll give it a 3 as well.
This is one of those things that looks easier, I think, than it really is. You're like, you watch the video and you're like, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then you actually get there and you're like, oh my god, it's so tight. Overall, I feel like it's a 3.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Location.
Location.
I'm going to give this a 4.
I'm going to give this a 4.
I love locations like this. They are my favorite. For me, this is a 4. Obviously, I flew the pyramids, Great Pyramids.
Yeah.
Right? There's a 5, but this is a 4 for me. It's
I'll
my
give
favorite.
it a 3 again.
3?
Yeah.
Like 3 spots.
Every spot for me, like a 4 or a 5 spot for me, always has one like just tiny gap. Like, because in every video I post, I like to throw in like one, oh my gosh, how did he do that gap? So this spot didn't have that.
Right.
It's being very critical. It's an office park, so a lot of the times, like, why would there be a very small gap? I thought it had nice flow though. I did like how there was like trees in there, then the concrete bars and stuff. But
Yeah.
overall, a 3.
3. Use of space.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
You're going to give it a 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
you
harsh.
really wanted to see the
I
backside.
really wanted to see the backside. I will literally plan out my freestyle lines just so I can incorporate everything in the video.
Yeah.
Not that, like, not saying anyone has to do that, but like I really wanted to see the backside.
Yeah. But for me, what defines use of space is that if I'm seeing some location and I keep seeing this other location that I wish you were going to.
Yeah.
Part of it is that if you just show me the same lines again and again and again, even if you're doing cool tricks, eventually I'm like, okay, well, where else are you gonna do? What, you know? But it did have a really solid, at least one. Like I saw several different locations, and there's one really solid line that tied it together. I feel like it's at least a 3.
Okay.
I'll give it a 3.
Nice.
And production.
Production. I just thought it was, like, there's nothing like crazy about that production quality. There's nothing necessarily bad either. It's just like a.
Yeah, the editing was on the beat.
Yeah.
It's like a 2.
I give it like a 2.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not, like a 1 is you literally took the flight out of the GoPro and uploaded it to YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
I give it a 2. There was a little work, but
he had some B-roll in the beginning.
That's true.
So.
Does the B-roll get him to a 3 though?
I don't think so.
All right. Final scores for the Danish Stallion. He said he's local, so if we give him a bad score, he could find me.
Yeah, he can find us.
Okay.
Good thing this video isn't being uploaded till
I'm gone.
March or April. So.
Yay! Let's see here. My score was a 3, 6, 10, 13, 15.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, Bubby gave him a 3, 6, 9, 11, 13.
Okay.
Now let's see.
Let's compare it to the first one.
Compared to the first one, got a 13 and a 12. You gave it the same score. You feel like that's
I gave it the same score.
13 and 13. You feel like that's the same?
I do. I think Danish Stallion's spot was definitely a lot better than Lumpy's spot.
Yeah.
But I think Lumpy did a lot more like technically challenging tricks.
Interesting.
I think, yeah.
Interesting. I feel like I liked the Danish Stallion's video better than Lumpy's. Let me just check the numbers. If I see, I gave Danish Stallion a 15 and Lumpy a 12. Yeah, that checks out. That's what I always like to do at the end is touch bases and see if the numbers are bearing out my sort of gut check.
Yeah.
And then I gave 18. Was the mountain flying my favorite one? I guess it was.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And for you, 16, 13. 13, yeah.
Yeah.
Gut check passes.
Gut check passes. Pooh.
Rip rated.
Rips have been rated. Let us know down in the comments below what you would have rated these videos, because I'm really interested to see, the whole community and how they would rate stuff.
I'd love to see people. I mean, just go to a random freestyle video and put the 5 categories and put your scores down there. I want to see it become a thing.
Yeah.
It hasn't become a thing yet. I've been doing this for a long. I need to push it harder.
But let's all just push it. This is the system.
Yeah.
Everyone uses the system.
That's going to do it for this one, though. Hey, we got 2 more of these that we've already done. It wasn't with you, Bubby. It was with Drew. I think Drew would do both of them. If you like what we did here and you want to see more of it, we'll put links in the video description to 2 more Rate My Rips. Rotor Riot. Rate My Rip.
Rate My Rip.
The Bardwell rating scale.
The Bardwell rating scale.
Here we go.
The BRS.
Like
Bardwell rating system.
Bardwell Riot Rate My Rip. That's
Rotor Riot
really rolls
Rate
off the
My
tongue.
Rip. Rotor.
All
You
right.
can make a beat to that.
See you in the next one.
Peace.
Start over.